How you all doing?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
So this is kind of going to be a cluster for you guys. There's a lot of guests tonight. I've got work to do. Came in just so I can say hi. And you've got multiple guests coming on all throughout the night.
We have the Metalheads are here. We have Joe Rockwell, our other admin, and SC Fish Keeping is here. We have Reaper and Dawn with us. Reaper, you all know and love him. This is his wife, Dawn. She's the plant master.
I try.
So, any questions you want for Dawn and Reaper real quick, we'll go with that. But I got to do the Tracy update first. Real quick, like. Oh, and the word of the night tonight, drinking word, is mullet. We will be talking about this. So, if you see a mullet, hear a mullet, say a mullet, you must consume. That's all I'm saying. That's 3 times, people.
Well, I'm going to go prepare your next guest, and I'm going to step out and get work done.
All right.
See you guys.
So, now, the Tracy update. She's doing a lot better this week. We had our buddy Dan from Jack and Dan, the YouTube channel. He stopped by and he showed our nurse, which was leery about changing the trach. He showed her how to change the trach. She learned. I said what I knew how to do because I trained on it too. And, we changed it. So, no problem there. Now we can change it every month because they're giving us a backup trach one size smaller. So now we once a month we're changing a trach now. Now next month Dan's going to show up and supervise Amara to be able to change this trach and me, and we'll feel better that way. So Tracy's doing great. Otherwise, she's doing real well. She's had a real good week. Hasn't been sick, isn't, oh my goodness. Oh, I had spaghetti earlier. And I just burped up some,
that good Italian spaghetti?
No, let's not say good Italian spaghetti. Let's say heartburn, okay? Because it's acidic. Because it was good Italian spaghetti. Very acidic, though. So, let me see. What else here? We got that. The Tracy thing, I don't really have much to say about it. She's doing really, really well. She's, staying awake all day again and, sleeping at night, which was a little bit strange because she got into the habit of falling asleep a couple times during the day, and then she'd be up at night where there's no TV on, no radio on, and she's just laying there staring. So I had to change that. I had to keep her up during the day so that she'd sleep at night. And now we've got her back on schedule. It's so much better. Oh, excuse me. Yes, and, I got the haircut, which is the true, the mullet cut, you know what I'm saying? So it is cut. Should have done this before I took the picture, but it'll work. We are winning the mullet contest. You guys have got me up to like 1,900 to the next guy is 1,000. Thank you so much for that. You guys rock, and that just means that all you guys can show up at our barbecue. Yes, we're gonna pay for barbecue, and people can video or show up and tour the place and video everything and. And get free food too. So it'll be nice. Is SC Aquatics here? No, he will be here by tomorrow. He's coming tomorrow. So yes, we are off at 8:30 because he's doing his live stream tonight. So he is not here tonight. He will be here tomorrow.
Scroll back up if you can. We missed one. I had it, but I lost it.
From a super chat or a question?
A super chat.
Oh, we got a couple.
So, there it is.
Kathy Murphy, and then this one, Ange.
Okay.
You want to take over? Because you made me stop, so you go ahead and take over.
All right, we got Ange for 15. I fear that tonight might get a bit messy for me, so I'm doing this early. Cheers to OFR and all you do. Hashtag Team Tracy, hashtag OFR rocks.
Aw, thank you, Ange. You are the greatest, Ange. All right, then you got one more down here.
Yeah,
There
we
you
got
go.
Kathy Murphy for $14. Me too, Ange, for mullets and fish food. Go Team Tracy.
All right, thank you, Kathy. That was awful nice of you.
And I believe, when does it end? Isn't it today the
Today.
ending?
Yeah, at 12 o'clock.
Tonight at 12 o'clock is
Yep.
the ending of the mullet
And
contest.
last we checked, you were just about 1,000 ahead.
I think so.
All right, Dan says, Rich, isn't it just a matter of time before the African tigerfish or goonch just annihilates everything? What is the plan to control them?
I
Well,
wouldn't say
they
that.
were in a tank, or the Goliath African tigerfish was in a tank with a few other fish and never bothered them. So we listened to him. The goonch, he got him from a different person, and he was also in with other fish. The goonch we can quarantine. The African Goliath tigerfish we could not quarantine because at 550 he will spook and bash into the sides. So for the fish's safety, we went ahead and put him straight into the 4400, and I have a camera on the tank, and all night long, because I get up every hour on the hour to suction Tracy, every 2 hours to reposition her, every 4 hours to feed her and change her brief. So I'm up all night long, and the camera right next to my bed is on I think it's a 32-inch TV, and I've got the channel on just the fish tank, so I can watch that GATF. He has not bothered anybody. In fact, somebody has spooked him, and he ran into the wood and moved a couple scales on his side. Nobody has bothered him or fought him or anything like that, so we ain't got to worry about that. He's done really well, so we're happy with how things progressed.
And we do got another super chat from Faith Skikes. And for $10, hi from Mississippi. Big Rich, thank you for your advice on my Jack Dempsey. He had dropsy, but is doing so much better.
Oh, you're so welcome. Glad I could help.
Love.
Also, we got one from Colin Doyle for $4.99, and he says, mullet, mullet, mullet. Thank you for letting us know we'd missed one. These guys are so on the ball. I love it. I mean, if you miss something, they tell you, and you can go back and catch it. I mean,
that's for sure.
They
Right?
help us. Tell me what to do. I'll just listen. I'd gladly just listen. And
sometimes
it's
you just
easier.
need to know.
It's so much easier. I don't have to think. I don't have to nothing. Just listen. Tell me what to do, please. I've been without a wife now for 1 year and 2 months, and no one's telling me what to do. I'm so confused over here. All right, let's go to the next one. Let me see.
We got more super chats, but somebody wants to know where they need to go to vote.
On to Ohio Fish Rescue 501c3 Facebook forum. If you go there, it's pinned to the top. It's a mullet championship contest, and all you got to do is click that picture. It takes you right to it. There's how you vote.
That's
All
the
right,
one
let
I
me
just
move this up.
did.
And that means that we're gonna have this really good, really
What?
barbecue picnic.
Oh, yes.
So
I
now-
told people that
Yep.
if I win, I don't need the money. Okay?
Yep.
I would just spend it on the rescue.
Yep.
But since so
That's
many
what I'm
people
looking forward to.
are helping
Yep.
out and wanting to do this, I'd rather give it to our people.
Right?
And if I won, I would take the $500 and spend it on a big barbecue and have an open house for OFR for all of our fans.
That's what I'm
Now,
looking
the problem
forward
is you can't come from England or Germany or Isle of Man, but the people that are close can show up. And I'm sorry, guys, that if you're far
to.
away,
Everybody.
it
and I
sucks. I
see
wish
you
you could all
guys
be
from
here. I'd love to
all
hang out
over.
with you. Yes, they're from everywhere. But we can have a barbecue and let our fans show up and hang out and video and eat some food and hang out with us and sign your hats or shoes or autographs, pictures, whatever you want. You want me to sign your butt? I'll sign your butt. Did hers 3 times already.
He wishes. He wishes. He tried.
Okay, it was
Didn't
his.
happen.
And moving along, we got a $20 super chat.
Did he just ignore me?
drink?
But,
Mullet?
Mullet.
Mullet here.
so 20 from Richard Maloney.
Our buddy Richard.
No names. You know. Let's keep it professional. Hug it out. So I'm not sure what that
What
means.
does that mean?
I
Oh,
don't know.
Maybe because he had to hug me, and so
I don't know.
really be nice to me all day today.
Well, not sure what that meant.
Huh. We'll have to figure that one out, Richard.
Yeah, really.
Let us know, brother, what you're thinking. Are you drinking something? Love you, man.
And then we got $5, JP Marlowe. It's cool to schedule a trip up OFR in the next month or two. It have to be a weekend.
Well, we're booked like 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance, so all you can do is send me email at Big Richard Ohio Fish Rescue, and I will try and write it into my schedule. Send me a few dates that you're available, that you want to go in, 3 weeks to a month ahead. I'll see if I'm open. If it is, I'll send you a confirmation letter, and you can show up that day. That's the only way I can do it right now. There's too many people wanting to show up.
And we got another $5 from JP Marlowe. And he says, the haircut is called the Kentucky Waterfall. Let's see the back of that bad boy.
Why would it be the Kentucky Waterfall if he's from West Virginia?
His hair?
But they want to see the back.
Oh, you want to see all this back here? It's there. I mean, it's back there somewhere. There we go. That's all over. It's
I
all
touched
over.
it and it snapped me. Ouch.
Oh my goodness. Colin Doyle, thank you for letting us know. I went back and caught that super chat. Thank you, brother. Let me see here. No names, let's keep it professional. I still don't get that. What was he talking
I
about?
don't understand
Was
either.
we mad at somebody and we
didn't-
got to hug it out?
I didn't read it at first. I was almost going to make you look at it first because it's like, is it coded for you?
I don't know. I think he's
don't
drinking tonight.
it.
Either way, thank you. I appreciate it, Richard. This is the guy that, me and Josh are sitting here working and we're digging up that whole back ditch and all that and the pipe and the drain. And all of a sudden there's somebody at the front door. And we're thinking it's okay. The nurse may have ordered food or something. We go up there and he's like, hey, we have a pizza here for, rich price. And I'm like, I didn't order no pizza. And he's like, someone did for you. And I'm like, get out. And then we go in there, and now me and Josh realize we're hungry. We open it up, and it's like a 5-meat, extravaganza pizza. And then they have, not many pizza places use real mozzarella cheese no more. Or mozzarella, They don't use real cheese no more. They use this powdered stuff, and it melts. And it's not really that good. This cheese is so chewy at this place, Antonio's. Oh my God, it was such a treat to eat. It was like a full meal. I'm eating 2 pizzas and I'm full, and that never happens with pizza, I was like, this is, amazing. And then Richard calls us. That was from you. Thank you, brother.
That's right, because he told you was sending pies, and you thought...
I thought he was sending like a chocolate pie, cherry pie,
right.
something. Yeah. No, he said pizza. Pizza pie.
Pizza pie showed up at the door, that's right.
It was awesome.
And, by the way, the drain you're talking about, Eric, that stopped by?
Yeah, Eric Heddick that came out from New Jersey. That is Lavaka's parents. That we picked him up from New Jersey. He's working with Josh back there. That's why he had to go. They dug up the backyard once again because we thought we had it fixed, and it's still leaking. So they redug it up. They took I have a big what do you call that thing?
Jackhammer.
Jackhammer. Boom, 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 boom. And they busted all the cement coming out of the side of the house, and they found what was the problem.
Yep,
The pipe
sure
had come
did.
apart and all that. So they went up to the store, they got new parts, new pipes, and they put it together, re-glued it, everything's done. They refilled the dirt in. That's what they're doing right now is refilling the dirt in. But we got the leak fixed in the backyard. Finally. So
Finally.
now it won't be wet and muddy.
Nice.
AZ Fish Room for $5. The LFS near me got a 2-foot Jardinian.
The LFS
Arowana.
near you? Do you know what that is, Reed? The LFS. Local fish store
Okay.
near me.
But But they got
Now you're like, oh, that makes sense.
I'm not into that stuff. I always got to tell ask my kids, what is IK or ILK? What the heck? I know later or something like that or whatever. I don't know all that stuff.
Well, you didn't get none of that right.
See, that's why I don't know. But anyways,
TTL is talk to you later.
Anyways, they got a 2-foot Jardinian Arowana donated.
Yep.
They're selling it for $1,000. Worried
crazy.
some jerk with a 55 is going to buy it.
Most likely, it's what's going to happen, and there's nothing we can do about it. But you're probably thinking of IDK. That's I
what
don't
it was.
know.
Right. See, I don't know. Wow, that fits so well.
Old people, let me tell you.
65 in
Did
May.
we do this one here?
Next month. That's the one I was just
All
getting
right,
ready to
you
do.
do that one.
Onions are $5. Powdered cheese? Question. What kind of
heathen would consider doing
considers
such
a terrible thing? Hashtag Team Tracy. Mullet.
Domino's does it, and all the Domino's cheese
Really?
is powdered cheese. They sprinkle it on. It looks like Parmesan cheese going on. They put it under the oven and it melts together. It's like cheese scrapings or something. It's not big chunks of mozzarella that melts and it's chewy and hard, you know. It's foam. I call it foamy cheese. It feels like foam when you're biting through it. You know, it's not hard. It's not chewy. It's, real cheese is way better.
Well, what about the really good sauce we had?
Not only
Come
are
on.
you changing the subject.
I did change the subject. It was like we had
Reaper and Dawn brought some Sicilian
sauce.
spaghetti sauce with,
Right.
I think it was,
Cooked it.
hold up. It had sausage in it and neck bones and cooked down and all that. Really, really, really good. And then Eric Heddick and his old lady, Linda, brought out their sauce that had meatballs and then sweet Italian sausage to it. Both really good. Two different styles, both really good in their own, sense. So yeah, I am full, and that's why I'm burping up. It's, heartburn.
For once, it's true. It ain't from the
I
alcohol
just
this
had
time.
to say,
Thank you guys for bringing out your sauces. That was great. We cooked up some spaghetti. We had a good time. Everybody ate. Oh, we made like 5 different types of garlic bread.
made some new friends.
Yep.
All right, and you got another Ames for $5 with just looks like a lemon head smiley sticker.
I don't know what that is.
He said, I ain't touching
And
that.
you seen the one you're doing it right now for $5?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
checking my phone.
All right, Richard Malone, he's checking the phone. And then we got $5. Colin Doyle again. How long would
It's
an Arowana?
Colin Doyle.
What did I say?
Colon.
Oh, I did.
Like
I'm sorry,
asshole.
Colin.
That's a colon.
Colin,
Come on,
sorry. Hey, we're
Colin,
outta
we
here
don't
after
think
this.
of you like this.
It says, how long would an Arowana last in a 240 before it would need a bigger tank?
All right,
If I buy
Arowanas.
it around 6 foot, sir, or 6 inches.
Okay.
Mullet.
Arowanas, okay, we need to drink on that one. But Arowanas get, 3 foot. And obviously you don't want a 3 foot fish in a tank that's only 2 foot deep. It's hard for them to turn around. But Arowanas are more bendy than most fish. Like an iridescent shark will have to go up and he'll have to swim in a circle to get turned around, An Arowana can go up and turn right around and go back, okay? They can bend a lot easier. So he can stay in a 240 a lot longer. But when they're bending like that, my general rule is if the fish is 2 foot long, you don't want them in a 2 foot wide tank. It's hard for them to turn around. So you want to get a bigger tank, 3 foot wide. Then they can turn around no problem, That's the general rule of thumb. Now, things are different between different fish. If you have a fire eel and he's 3 foot, he can turn around to 6 inches, There's a little differences here and there. But mainly, you want the tank to be wider than the fish is long. And that's a good rule of thumb.
All right. who do you want coming in next? And me and Don and I, we got to take off. He's got a lot of guests. So we're going to
Did you
let
do this
some
one?
more. I did not.
Okay, so we stopped off there. Alrighty. Send in either the Metalheads or Eric and Linda.
Okay.
Eric and Linda, they have. to
Whoever's
take
ready
off,
out there.
And
If somebody is standing there doing nothing, they're the ones coming in.
All right. No problem.
Okay. You take care, Reaper. Thanks for your help today.
No problem.
Awesome.
Dude, as
Awesome for the food.
always.
Thank you.
you
No.
you have to
do that. There you go.
No.
Now you come here.
you owe me a hug, and you know it. I love it. You know it.
All right, you take care. And this is the last time
Oh,
you're drinking.
did I did not hear. I love you.
Oh, you know I love you.
I love you.
Love you. Get your girl. She's all over me, bro.
Stay fishy, my friends.
There you go. Take care, guys. Love you guys. Okay, so while we're waiting for our next guest, if anybody's got anything to say, let me know, and I'll try and read them. And we'll hold off on the super chats right now. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, you guys go down and like the video. You know, sometimes we got 300-400 people and no likes. You know, maybe 10 likes. Sit down, son.
Sorry, sit here. I'll take the close up.
Look at this guy, Corrections Officer Joe. This is, if you guys don't know who this is SC Fish Keeping.
Not SC Aquatics.
That's a disappointment. I think.
What?
I've seen people ask if he was here.
Who?
Steven. SC Aquatics.
Oh yeah,
I'm
they
the-
asked
I'm
because
the other
he's
one.
Wow,
here.
see, somebody likes you.
See, I'm the other
You don't
one.
get that very often.
Hey! No, I don't.
Wait. Where?
SC Baby. From,
That's
you're
it?
scrolling, from Globe Gaming.
Well, you know, you are liked by many guys
It's
around the world.
I don't discriminate my potential audience. You like me though.
You think you're stupid.
Huh? See? I told you.
All right, let me go back up here. Okay, we've got a message from, let me see here. Dawn seems like so much fun. More Dawn. Well, she don't come out much. Reaper comes out, she stays at home. So today was one of the rare occasions she was here, and you know we had a lot of fun today. And her link says, "Thanks for your service, bro. Going to basic training in 2 months." Wow, nice.
That's awesome.
Good deal.
Josh Alfano says, "Good luck, Andrew." Liz Dregney says, "Rolling on the floor." Don Yinzer says, "Swear jar." Who's somebody swearing? Did you hear somebody swearing?
I didn't.
I don't remember.
We don't
Refresh our memories.
Yeah,
We
call
don't
him out.
believe in swearing here at the Ohio Fish Rescue.
Consumption word from Chris Trottier. That would be mullet. Mullet. Okay, I don't know if I can spell it any better. It's mullet.
Yeah,
That's 3 times you must consume. Can you say mullet? That's 4.
Mullet.
5.
5.
So who's winning that mullet contest anyway?
Yeah.
This one idiot with long hair. That'd be me.
I saw his
I'm
picture.
winning by over 1,000.
So what you're saying is you're winning the mullet contest.
I'm winning the mullet contest.
Do you get like a mullet trophy?
I get $500 cash,
Uh-huh.
and then you get invited back.
For
I like
mullet product.
I'll start working on mine now.
$500 for mullet sculpting products.
All right, B-type 13 times 2, $10 super chat says, "OFR, I came for the fish, I stayed for the mullet." Cultivation advice. Cultivation advice: let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. When it gets too big, cut it back. That's
Isn't that
very simple.
Isn't that a Disney song?
You stop
Let,
it.
let it grow.
Hey,
You
copyright
know,
infringement.
where I
Oh,
where I
let it
steal
grow.
my information from is none of your business.
Sorry, I'm just airing it out.
what the hell was I thinking?
Apparently, we're not allowed to say.
All right,
yeah.
Ange says at Chris Mullet. That sounds like a drinking word to me.
That was a good word. Mullet.
Yes, everybody, go hit the like button, please. Let me see. I got a lot from Liz Dregney.
She likes you.
Bendy, that's what she said. Bunch of other stuff. So, hey, Google, you're not supposed to be listening in.
Location data to
Stop. Okay. Mr. Hoopa says Big Rich is a silver fox. All right.
Agreed.
Josh Alfaro, have my platoons make fun of me, but I can't get enough of OFR. Hello from Afghanistan. Yo, bro, here's to you. Josh Alfaro. Dude, thank you for your service.
Yeah,
thank you,
that's
brother.
awesome.
And if you can't get enough, we can't get enough of helping you out. If you can forget your time there for, a half hour a night, every Friday night, then we've done a good job. So thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell your friends, you're OFR people, and we're here supporting you.
They just don't get it.
They don't get it. They want to make fun of you. But you know what?
No.
He's a superstar tonight. Josh Alfaro, superstar.
Thank you, brother.
All right. Pale Horse Rider says, nice haircut, Big Rich. BT Type 13.2 says, your tank should be 1.5 times wider than your fish is long as a general rule of thumb for a happy fish. Yes, which is basically the same thing I said. If it gets to where it's as wide as the fish is long, it's time to upgrade. If you can do bigger, better. Always better. The minimal is if the fish is 2 foot, you don't want a tank 2 foot from front to back. You want it bigger. Some fish are different. Like I said, eels can turn around really easy and go right back. Pacus, they go up and they turn around like this, and they need like 6 foot to turn around.
Like a boat, one of those old Cadillacs.
Yeah, like a land yacht.
Yeah, exactly, a land yacht.
Okay. Ender Link says, Josh, how long you been there?
He's asking Mr. Alfaro how long he's been.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
He said 9 months.
Yep, Josh says 9 months, been here 1 month so far. All right, cool. Ann says, bye, Reaper and Dunn. Well, they're gone. Von Ninja says, last Tuesday I joined the Big Tank Club, brought home a 150. Yes, Von Yinzer. Moving that SOB gave me so much more respect for all that you guys do. It was a beast. Oh, Von, that's so cute.
I was going to say, it's funny. The bigger tanks you get, the more you look at those and you're like, I used to think a 29 gallon was big.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, I put sand in that. Like, that's a bucket.
This guy. Don't listen to him, guys.
Sorry.
Your 29s are awesome.
It's beautiful.
Oh, my goodness.
It just changes your perspective, is what I'm saying.
YouTube Monkey 21 says, what's up from Scotland? Nice. What's up? All right. Metalhead Prime. This is one of our admins. Moderators. He put in $20. Says, well, mullet is a drinking word, so mullet times 43.5. He's something else.
You gotta get that point.
He's outside lifting a tank right now. They're trying to move the 450. All right. If you guys want to run out there real quick and help him get that tank onto that stand, come back in.
Come back real sweaty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just run out there real quick.
I'll
take care of it for 5 minutes. Just run out there and help them. Let's just get it done.
You don't run?
No, he's like on that show Colors. He's like, son, let me tell you, you don't run down there and then screw the bull.
Yeah.
You walk down there and you screw them all. Go help him real quick.
I'll go help him.
All right, they'll be right back.
Watch my drink.
Watch your drink. It's not going nowhere. So let me go on. Pale Horse Rider says, much love, thank you. Donk the Bushranger says, good day, mates. How the bloody hell are things are going? Okay. We're doing good, bro. Has the GATF eaten? Yes. Yes, he has. He took straight to tilapia. No problem. Against the Flow says, glad to finally meet Dawn. Liz Dragner says, mullet. That's 3 more consumptions, guys. 3 more. Are you getting to hang out with Just Rich tonight? Have fun. Drink up. All right. Globe Gaming says, SC, baby. Oh, that means somebody's at my front door. That's those guys walking out the door. Andrew Link says, be safe out there. Good luck on the rest of your deployment. Oh, that's very nice. Chris Trotter says, laughed my ass off. Dawn is slightly pissed tonight. Decent Reaper. Okay, sure. No, Dawn's usually always like that. Chris King, why don't you put plecos in with the cichlids to help the algae?
They weren't ready.
They weren't ready?
They weren't ready.
No, we're just that good.
Oh, I mean, it's done.
It's done?
No.
It's not done.
Not yet.
No.
They weren't ready. They said, we'll come back after.
Oh, my goodness. I get 8 people together, and Josh is like, nah, we're not ready.
We'll do it.
That's not how I run things. If I get 8 people together, get the work done real quick.
Priorities, I get it.
It's going to be dark by the time I get off of the show, and then it's going to be harder for us to
You
do
have a
it.
flashlight. Just
Okay,
hold it up.
you
We'll move it by
stop.
flashlight.
What you're doing is it's called
Being positive.
no.
Knock that shit off.
What is that when you let somebody be the way they are? You're like you're a drug dealer and you let them keep being in the room alone
You're
with drugs.
Oh,
You're enabling them out there.
That's
All
a good
right.
point. I went out there and I said I'm
I mean,
ready.
if you want to go ahead and go yell at him, we will take over for
That's
that.
yeah.
I will never release the reins to
Joe
you two.
will wear the sunglasses.
I will.
Wow. Let me see. Against the Flow says that was a slow entrance.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Oh wait, this is great. This is great. Let me get back to this one. It jumped on me.
It did.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Here we go. Let me go. Oh my goodness, it's way up there.
Sorry, guys. We're a little bit behind on the comments here.
Yeah, and it jumped ahead, so I'm like going way far behind. I don't see where it.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. Liz Dregney says SC Fish Keeping rocks. Well, I'm sorry, but
What do you say?
Steven's not here right now.
Oh, come on.
It's okay.
We've been ragging on him all day because he's SC Fish Keeping and Steven's SC Aquatics. And oh my goodness, it's been so funny all day long.
It's hilarious. I've been laughing.
Pale Horse Rider says, "Don't tell me Josh went into the military." No, he did not. Matt Reed says, "Hey, SC Fish Keeping love your videos."
Hey,
Thank you, Matt.
Okay,
He loves the videos.
Thank you.
right. Globe Gaming says those Bowfin though loves them.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Link says different Josh. It is. William Zenger says, "Has the GATF eaten?" Yes, he has. He has eaten tilapia. SC Aquatics, what did you do with those wavy tanks you put in the garage? What'd you do with those wavy tanks you put in the garage?
There's
Yeah,
a certain friend that we have in common that may or may not be behind us that needs to help me build stands. So I'm waiting on Joe to help me build some stands.
Joe will help you build some stands, but you're not the SC Aquatics that put
No.
stands in his garage.
No, he's talking about tanks. Joe and I went and picked up these
No, he's talking about SC Aquatics.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but
then
SC
I can't
Aquatics
answer
didn't
that.
hook up any tanks.
I can't answer that. I'm just gonna sit here.
He's SC Fish Keeping, people.
It's tattooed.
That makes him feel
All right.
special.
Yeah.
You're right. Where did you get that shirt, SC Fish Keeping?
We had them made, actually.
Yeah. Like that?
I torqued the logo, made it, sent it to him, and him and I had shirts made.
Yeah.
Kathy Kruger says, "Thank you to all that are serving." Aw, thank you. That's very nice. I
I
appreciate
agree,
that.
Kathy.
Josh Alfaro says, "Hello from the Middle East. Give me a shout out. Go Army. Go Army!" And Josh Alfaro. Your friends want to laugh at you? Tell them to suck it. You're famous now, bro.
You've made it.
Yes.
Helen Ingalls says, "Can you do the barbecue party on a Friday and still do Love Your Fishy Friday so the people who can't be there in person can still join in the fun?" Yes, but it would have to be earlier in the day because at 6 o'clock, I have to disappear into the room and do the Friday evening show. So it's not as fun. If we did it on a Saturday, I wouldn't have that to worry about. So it'd be better off having it on a Saturday or even a Sunday, which is not as good because people got to work the next day. Saturday's the prime time to do it. I'd like to. Let's see. Ann says, "It wasn't me. I didn't swear." Okay.
That was me, I did.
You did?
swear.
I did.
All right. Wayman Chambers says, "I was in Strongsville today. I would love to have seen the rescue. I'm from Youngstown. Should have stopped in, son, or got a hold of me or something 3 weeks ago." Von Ninja says, "It was back before Reaper and Dawn left." Okay. Richard Maloney sends $5. Says, "Tell Rusty I hate him."
Rusty, Richard hates you.
That's me.
Huh?
He calls
You-
me Rusty in my videos.
You don't get along with Richard
No,
Maloney?
we get
He's
along
such
great.
an
We get
awesome
along
dude.
great. He used to give positive, constructive feedback on my videos that I learned from. And then he told me later that he didn't like me, and then we kind of we connected. And
Oh,
now he
so
calls
me and
Rusty.
Richard were even. I don't like
Yeah,
you either.
Yeah. So then you can call me Rusty too.
That's all right, Rusty. We'll go on from here.
We'll get there one day.
I will now call him Rusty for the 800 mile drive home.
Yeah, that's when I drive home.
For the duration of that 800-mile drive home, he was rusty.
I don't know where it comes from.
All right, Wolverine Hoosier says, I watched Milliken fishing and saw SC fish keeping.
Yep. He was a fisherman from Omaha, and he and I kind of started working early.
All right. Chris Trotter says, thank you. Against the Flow says, I'm thinking about entering my grandma in the female mullet contest. Do it.
And then send pictures.
Yeah.
Parrot and Fish family, haircut looking good. Well, thank you. And says, Mrs. Metalhead, she's not here. Pale Horse Rider says, okay, great. Oh, my God, I would have been hurt by that. I love my country, but joining the military to fight banker wars is not a good look. Okay, I get you. Doogie says, okay, yes, Stay Fishy Friday is here. Hope y'all doing well, gang. Y'all rock. Well, so do you, Doogie.
That's Dougie.
Muzammel Ahmed says, yo, Big Rich. Yo, Muzammel. Liz Dregney says, guys have mullets. I guess so. And says, Doogie. Pale Horse Rider says, I wish I had a mullet. Do you guys got any questions? Seriously, anything pertaining to fish that I can answer? Maybe help out the hobby instead of just reading this stuff? Okay. Let me see. Ferret Fish Family says, let it grow as Disney song.
Yeah.
All right.
From the Disney movie, Really Cold.
Yes.
If Rich cut the rest of his hair, he'd look like a cop. All right, here. Let me take
Only
this.
because of the
Let
sunglasses.
me take this and put
It's
it
only
behind.
for the
All right.
sunglasses.
Now I'm going to take it and put it in a ponytail. Do I look like a cop? Do I look like a
I
cop?
wouldn't mess with you.
Well, you wouldn't mess with me anyway.
Good point.
All the retired village people, maybe.
Okay. Let me pull some of this out before I beat this retired cop's ass.
Swear jar.
Oh, see, I did swear. I am so sorry, people. I am so sorry. I did not mean to swear. It just slipped right on out there.
Joe does that. He brings it out.
I do.
Is Josh going to the Josh Fight Showdown that is a huge meme right now?
That would be a no.
No. I don't know what that is, but no.
It's a field in Nebraska where we're from, it's called Josh Field, and all the Joshes in the world are going to meet there and fight for name rights.
Really?
Whoever wins gets to keep the name Josh.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
That's the meme.
I'd pay for that. Josh gets as soon as you hit Josh, he gets mad, and then he don't feel no pain, and then he starts hitting back, and then the more you hit him, the meaner and madder he gets, and he don't feel no pain, and he just keeps going until he wins.
So you're saying he has a chance?
He can keep his name. He's a
I'm
Josh.
I'm glad I'm not Josh.
Let me see.
IHSP's tank says, hello, everybody. Hello.
IHSP's Tank Tribe says, hello, everybody. You're right. You got that.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Rich, SC Fish Keeping Joe Rockwell.
Hello.
Awesome.
Hi all the way.
Hi, all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. Awesome. I love that.
You have
All
a
the way
really-
to South
you have a really
Africa.
wide-reaching audience.
Oh, yeah.
That's
My
awesome.
Fishy family is
That's awesome.
amazing, dude. These people, they love us from all over the world, and they send us gifts, too.
That's awesome.
Like, somebody will send a card for Tracy, and then somebody will send a pizza for Big Rich and Josh. It's just amazing, the people that we have
Yeah,
following.
that's
I
cool.
don't deserve the following we have. They're amazing.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, all right, let me go ahead here.
Doing well, Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you answered that one. Steve 852011 says Bellagio tank is looking amazing. That's right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it because I sent Josh in there to clean it. Mitchell Walsh says, love you, man. You don't get enough credit in this hobby, man. Keep up the amazing work. Well, thank you. We will. Liz Dragney says, woohoo, Josh Alfaro. Keeping the world safe one day at a time. Army strong. Yes. Let me see. Chris King, what do you think of the latest vid of Paul Cafaro playing a prank, getting knocked out by his predatory fins, arrow primer? Well, it was silly.
What is an RO primer?
Just listen.
It's an
We know what he was saying. There's arapaima, and Paul Cafaro put a shiner in his teeth, and he bent down into the water, and then the arapaima came up and ate that.
Yeah.
And Paul jumped into the tank, acting like he got knocked out.
I'll see the video.
So, what do I think about it? That's one hell of a way to feed the fish. Let me tell you. You're going to get hurt.
You can use your hands.
No. You play stupid games, you win
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
prizes.
No, that's
period.
Even
That's
if-
Love you, Paul, but, it's that bone of a head opens up his mouth and he gets you like that, and then, you may have 13 stitches across your forehead that, guess what? You're going to live with the rest of your life, because at 40 years old, you're going to see this line of stitches. Gotcha. I've got stitches across my hand right here that I can see. I've got stitches where I got stabbed in the belly. You can see the stitch marks. I got stitches where I got shot. You can see the stab or the stitch wounds. You can see this years later. So if he does something on his face like that, he's going to see it and he'll be like, man, I was dumb when I was young.
Everybody sees it.
All right, let me go back up here real quick.
Oh, there's one. Oh, we got
Saw that one.
Yep, definitely saw that one.
Saw that one.
Saw that one.
I think we're down. I think we're just behind.
Saw that one. Yeah, we're behind. He's wrong.
There you go.
Okay, let me see.
That's where we were.
Yep. Elizabeth Ward says, good morning from down under. Mullet, mullet, mullet. Here you go, brother. Consume.
I'm out.
Better go get something.
I'm good.
Go to this fridge and get something.
Oh my God.
We'll be here.
I assumed you would be.
See, usually the corrections officers don't listen to you, but he seems to listen pretty well.
I think he just respects the hell out of you.
There might be that ailment in there.
He's standing there going, no.
That's my brother. All right, we got Texas Fish Room, sends 99 cents and doesn't say nothing. Thank you very much. Get Rusty back in his chair.
I came back eventually.
Okay, let me go down here. All right, Von Ninja says, best of all, the tanks were free. Oh, that would be nice.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It was a long walk. Where are we at?
We're almost to the end.
Oh.
It jumped again. I don't know where we left off. Above this.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, we're under that. So here we go. Now we're in here somewhere.
Wyoming, nice.
Jeannie Wilson says, hello from Wyoming. Finally made it to your Friday Live and missed the donation part. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Jeannie. Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Hey, can one of you guys open one of those windows? It's really hot in here. You guys keep breathing warm air.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's us.
Chris Trotter says, Tracy update. It's at the beginning, the very beginning. So after this live show's over with, go back and watch the beginning and you get the update. Colton's Creatures says, oh my God, he is in the stream. Whatever that means.
He's talking about Zach. He has to be.
Maybe. See, no, they're right there. Hey, Joe.
Hey,
They're talking about you.
nice. Hi.
That's all,
Oh, yep, see there? Got the
self-talking, yeah.
Got the
You guys
correct
know I
one.
meant SC Fish Keeping on the wavy tank. Sorry, my autocorrect changed it. Hey,
Lies! Lies!
Classic.
Nice try, though. That was
even
nice.
autocorrect like
See, when I was
Steve
naming my
Miller.
YouTube channel, it also auto-corrected to SC Aquatics. Had
Even
classic mistake.
autocorrect like Steven more than that.
Salford Lad says, where's Josh, Big Rich? He's outside trying to get together with other people to move that 450-gallon tank while we got a bunch of people here.
Yep.
Let me see here.
SCFK stands for SC Fish Keeping, Liz.
Oh, yeah. Well, she said,
Or said
what,
what
she
the-
said, what does SC stand for? Which, it's not a fun story. It's just completely
I am
random.
JC says, nice trim, Rich. You'll be looking fresh for the top podium at the mullet competition. Best wishes to you and your family and all who support you guys. Hands on with the rescue. Love from the UK. You know, thank you, but I got a message today from somebody, and they're like, Rich, quit lying about your weight loss. We can all see you haven't lost nothing. I'm like, dude, what disrespectful kind of conversation. I've lost 90 pounds
Yeah, you
since
look
last
great.
year.
Oh, I mean, I have not seen you in person in about 18 months because of COVID, and you are much thinner than you
Yeah.
were last time I saw you.
Last year, I was 90 pounds heavier.
Yep.
Now, granted,
Now
I
now
lost
I'm
110 pounds, but then I gained 20 back in the last, 3 months I've been lax, and I'm getting ready to go back on the diet hard again and lose a bunch more. But, we've had a bunch of people over and a bunch of things going on and a bunch of eating going on. So,
Yeah.
Because food is
Well, and you don't go hungry here.
Well, look, when you get to our age,
Right.
food don't lie to you.
Exactly.
Food don't cheat on you. Food don't leave you. Food does nothing but make you feel good. So your best friend is food.
Agreed.
When you're older, your best friend is food. So you get a little thicker.
Now is it time?
Who's this?
Now we're moving the tank.
What's up, buddy?
Okay.
Oh, they're going to go move the tanks.
We're
You
gonna move
guys hurry. Go.
I thought he
Go.
was coming to give me a hug.
No. All right. I'll read a little more here. Yeah, Scott Parisi. I'm not going to read that, buddy. It's maybe, but he's not here to hear it. So let me see. Janie says, y'all are in OFR are amazing. Hi to all my admins and mods there. Anthony North says, what's the drinking word? The drinking word is mullet tonight because the mullet championship. And you guys, I got to say, you guys have all done great voting for me. We're 1,000, votes ahead of the next guy. And if I wasn't in the competition, I'd vote for that next guy. That mullet's amazing, But thank you all. You've got me winning. And tomorrow we should basically win it and get the $500. And I'm going to spend it on our patrons. We're going to buy meat and everything else we can for a barbecue, have an open house day here, and invite you all here. Anybody that can come from anywhere can be here for the day, video, whatever. We'll sign whatever you want, and we'll have a good time, So I think it'll be a good time. Globe Gaming says, biggest eel you ever kept, Rich? That would have to be our electric eel right now. He's 38 inches or so. I've had some big fire eels, almost as big around as a 2-liter Coke bottle. I mean, big around, but never over 3 foot, So I think the electric eel is the biggest one we've had. Okay. Rob Schilling says, camp in the backyard barbecue party. Of course, yes. Against the Flow says, swear jar, pay up, Rich. I swore one time by accident. Come on, guys. That was a long time ago. Let me see. Team Tracy update, please. That was at the beginning at 6:30. When this is over, go back and view the Team Tracy update. Ross Dingle says, Joe is a bad influence. He's a corrections officer for all of his life. And, he comes hang out here and he helps us out here. How's he a bad influence? He's kind of lazy. But other than that, he's a good guy. We try and move something. He's like, I'll direct, guys. He's funny. Yeah. Love Joe. All right. Do you think a Chinese high-fin banded shark would be fine in my 10,000-gallon pond, 4.5 feet deep in New Hampshire? All right. Here's what I tell everybody. Because if I answer your questions, people just constantly call me. Hey, what should I do about it? Hey, my fish is, he's pointing his nose down, his tail up. What do I do? My day is filled up with answering phone calls, and it's really bad. Okay, so if you guys look it up on Google, like I do, and you get your answer. If you can't find it on Google, then call me. Okay, I will give you the best of my knowledge, but I don't really have time. I have lots to do every single day, taking care of these fish, feeding these fish. We have to feed the fish twice every single day. We have to take care of the glass on the tanks. We have to take care of plants that have been uprooted and replanting them. We have to, let me see, make sure the water levels are all good on all the tanks. Make sure we're doing water changes on the quarantine tanks. And then we can go on and start our day. Then after the day is going, we have to go back and feed them midday. All the babies have to be fed a certain amount of different food, shrimp, tilapia, that kind of stuff. And then at nighttime, we have to feed again. And that's without cleaning any tanks or filters. Every tank we have has filters on it. Some days it takes us 3 weeks straight of just cleaning filters all day long. And then, putting them back on the tank. So, please, guys, if it's a simple question, look it up on Google. Don't call me and then ask me this simple question. Well, I think it's simple. It may be, important to you, but it's something you can look up on Google. Please do that first. If you can't find the answer, then call me, okay? And I'll be glad to help. It's just you make me feel bad because I don't have time for all these calls, and I want to help, but you make me feel bad when I just can't answer you, or I have to ignore a call, and it could be something super important. It's in the situation I'm in. I want to help everybody, but please, if it's something you can look up, look it up. Don't call me. And then if it's something you can't find and you've looked up and you've tried, call me. I'm your last, resort. I'll try my best to help with all my years of knowledge. Everybody thinks Josh is so smart, but guess who taught Josh? It was me. Now, I have a problem with remembering things, like, the Paraeba. Do you know what that's actually called? Its scientific Latin name? It's a Brachyplatystoma filamentosum. But sometimes I'll look at that and I'll be like, oh, what was that fish's name? It starts with a B. It's it's just old age and my brain surgery where I lost a lot of memory. Okay? So I am smart. Sometimes I just can't remember a word. And it's very simple. And I tell people now, I'm like, you know what? I don't remember that fish's name. Give me a minute. We'll be on that tank over there and I'll remember. And I do. Oh, geez, that Paraeba, that was a Brachyplatystoma filamentosum. So it's. I've tried in my years of doing this fish thing to talk to people like the new fish keepers in the group, because all you experienced fish keepers out there don't need my knowledge, my intelligence. Okay. So I shouldn't be like, oh, this fish here, this silverfish, this is a Paraeba, this is a Brachyplatystoma filamentosum, and he comes from this area, he comes from that area, he likes this kind of water, he likes pH a little more. I don't do that. I look at him and I'm like, oh, guys, here you go. See, this is why you can't have a pacu in a pool. They do bite the vinyl. Look at the vinyl leaking. See that? We're going to move the pacu and not have him in a pool no more, and we're going to replace this pool. I try and keep it simple for the newcomers that don't know all this stuff. So just because my son says a few of the scientific names, you got to understand, I brought him into this. I taught him everything he knows. He has not gone to school for fish or anything else. He's learned everything he knows from me and doing the work that we do. So, there's a couple things that I hit on there. Let's move on. Big Rich looking like the boss man from WWF. Let me see. What is your favorite small or non-monster fish? It would have to be the cichlids. I love the variety of colors, the hierarchy, the hierarchy in all these fish. They all know their place. All these hundreds of fish, they know their place. When I come out there and the first thing in the morning I turn on the lights, you don't see no fish swimming. Everybody is in their little hiding spot for the night, and they're hidden. I'm like, wow, this tank looks empty. They all know their spot. They know their place. And this is the hierarchy. It's amazing. It just amazes me. So I love them little cichlids. Let me see here. How often should I clean my sump besides cleaning the filter pads? Every time it's getting dirty and slowing down and backing up, you clean them filter pads. That's on you. I set a thing every 6 months. I make sure I clean every filter in the house. And I start one day, and it may take me 2 weeks. But I work through every single filter, and I clean them out like they're new. I never rinse out the bio balls, though. Leave them alone. I rinse out the sponges and like brand new and put them back in there and let the water go. And you never clean the tank and the filter at the same time. If you suction all your gravel and you clean out your whole filter, you may have taken out too much bacteria, and now your tank's going to go what they call a mini cycle. And your fish will be living in ammonia for 2 weeks, then they're going to live in nitrites for 2 weeks, then they're going to live in high nitrates until you change it. So this is a month of a mini cycle that you don't want your fish to go through. Either clean your gravel one month, clean your filter another month. It's just keep it like that. It's very simple. Anthony Norris sent $5. Says, that's a wonderful mullet. I should grow a mullet. Mullets are awesome. Mullet. I think he's trying to get you guys drunk. All right. Let me see here. Salford Lad says, UK England here. Awesome. DJ Spins and Paws Rescue says, how's it going, Ohio? DJ, if you're an up-and-coming rescue, get a hold of me through Big Rich at Ohio Fish Rescue and talk to me. I will put you on my list of rescues to watch, and if you do good things, month or two, maybe 3, I'll start backing you and put you onto our website and all that. So, get a hold of me. Let me know, being on here, here's what I tell everybody. If I let you through on OFR and post on there, it looks like we're backing you. I can't back anybody until they prove themselves to me. And I'm not trying to be, God or Lord or anything like that. But there's a lot of fish rescues out there that started up that are in it for their own profit. They go and they get the fish, and the next thing you know, you see them on Craigslist the next day for sale. They go and they get tanks and they get fish, and then the next day it's on Craigslist for sale. I will watch each and every rescue, and if you're doing really good work, I will back you and put you onto my website as a list of one of the rescues so people can check we are the most widely known rescue out there. So if somebody wants to know, what to do with their fish, they can go onto our website and see, oh, in Omaha you check here, or, in Ohio you check there, and in Florida you check this place, and Texas there's this rescue. You will be listed if you're doing good things. That's all. So, hope that helps. All right, let me see here. I am JC. I've got a custom-made nano tank that's 4 feet long and 10 inches tall. Oh, look, here we go. Hi, guys. Holds about 50 or so liters. I just ordered a 4-foot-long LED light and just wondered if it would be too bright for the plants. You're never too bright for the plants. Where's your husband at?
They're moving the tank.
Oh, they're still moving the tank?
Yeah, they're doing that
Okay,
right
where's
now.
your daughter?
She's sleeping.
Still sleeping?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
She plumb tuckered out. We wore her out today.
Yes.
All right, I'll introduce you in a minute here. So let me see here. Scott Log says $4.99, says message deleted by Mrs. Metalhead. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Cody Warner, Big Rich, did you win that contest last week? It's not last week. It ends tonight at midnight. So we don't know. I am in the lead, so we'll see. Joe Daly says, I use Fish Friday to do all my tank maintenance. Mullet. Drink up, guys. Aaron Robertson says, the monster pond needs a Nile perch. I agree, but they are on the CITES list and they are not for sale anywhere near us. If somebody has one, you can surrender him to us, and we are allowed to keep them. Okay, but we cannot buy them. We cannot import them. They are on the CITES list. Let me see here. Gustin Aquatic says, I have a Fluval 406 with a leaky gasket. I installed the new gasket and it still leaks. What can I do? Take your new gasket and cover it with Vaseline on all sides. Put it into the thing, put your lid down, clamp the sides, let it set 10 minutes. Then start up your filter. I almost guarantee it'll not leak. The Vaseline lets it smoothly slide into place the time it needs for it being compressed, and it pushes into place and then squeegees out. Otherwise you may have a 405 and you bought the wrong gasket. There's always something like that could happen. So I just wanted to let you know. But good luck with that. Let me see here. Kevin Josie, what is a good substitute for expensive substrate to grow plants in my sump? Ready to come donate some time, man. Party on. As far as substrate for plants, I do like sand if you have no fish. Like big fish will definitely just uproot your plants. But if there's no fish, I love sand because it's easy for roots to grow in. And, if you need to take that plant out of there, you just pull it out and the sand falls off and you put it in another tank. Very easy to relocate. I love sand for plants. But that being said, I hate sand for any acrylic tank and glass tanks, because if a piece of kernel of sand gets caught between the magnet and you go 4 feet over and back, you now have a 4-foot scratch and back in your acrylic or glass tank, because sand is nothing more than glass and it does scratch bad. So that's whatever you want on that situation. All right. Let me see. All right. Subculture Aquatic says, good day from Australia. Nice. SC Fish Keeping, we love your videos too. Steven, I'm just playing. That's funny. Tell us about your favorite fish you own currently. He's not in here right now. We will get him back in. 111 Safwat says, you guys helped me rekindle my love for fish keeping. Got myself 3 times 20-gallon tanks and have been more broke since. This happens. I'm sorry, it happens. Jeff Beatty's here. He says, I am JC. Amazon sells dimmer switches for the LED light bars. They work great. Only $10. Good information, Jeff. Thank you, brother. Von Ninja says, if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. Okay, sure. Alexandra Strangle says, $24 on the super chat. Says, love from New Jersey. Going people, send some cash to OFR. We want to see that koi pond full of plants. Buy a plant for the back koi farm. Big Rich, love you. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Now, without further ado, you guys all know Lavaca, our Mabu puffer that has almost killed everybody. This is her daddy, Eric, right here. We went to New Jersey, Long Island, and we picked her up. She was in a fish tank full of other fish. No problems.
She was, yes.
We brought her home, put her in tanks. She almost killed Pittsburgh. We took her out of Pittsburgh tanks, put her in with the Frontosa. Now, people don't know, but Mabu puffers are from Lake Tanganyika in Africa. And we put her in with Zaire Frontosa that are from Lake Tanganyika in Africa. No, that didn't work. She bit the top of their fins, and a lot of them haven't grown back yet. She bit too down deep and got into the meat or the bone to where it's not growing back in that section. So we can't. We've got her in a 265 by herself now, and her daddy came and visited her today. How you doing, Eric? All right.
People.
Now, would you like to introduce yourself? Because I don't know your name.
Oh gosh, it's Linda, Travis.
That's Eric.
Half.
Eric. She forgot your name,
Oh
bro.
my god, it's been a long day.
Rich, fix your camera, it's blurry. Somebody bumped the camera or something.
Okay.
It's very blurry.
Stop. I'll get it. Let me go to webcam.
How do you bump it?
I don't know because you
We don't know, but we'll fix it real quick.
so excited.
Configure video.
So you can't bring the Yankees anyway. Lavaca and
I think it was as soon as he sat down.
It could have been me hitting the table or something, yeah. So here we go. Down to right about there.
There you go. Perfect.
Good deal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Apply. Good. I'm sorry, people. My bad. But it's fixed now. So anyways, Linda accused me of not knowing her name today, so I've been messing with her all day. We've had so much fun today. We had a big old breakfast. We've gotten a bunch of stuff done. You guys have helped me do tremendous things. You went down the zip line.
Yeah.
Twice. How was that?
It was really fun. It was like a roller coaster, but like 50 times more risky.
Awesome. Now, you want to see me go down it?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I've been down it so many times. That tells me you haven't watched our videos.
Oh God.
She says, oh God.
don't forget we brought the
Love that
sauce.
kid. Yes, they brought sauce all the way from, from Long Island, New York, so it's sauce.
Again.
Along with the coffee.
It's just natural. It's just natural. The Long Island accent is just very.
It's very there. All right, let me read some more of these things here real quick. Now, you guys are staying tonight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
For at least for a little while. I mean, because I haven't slept since the drive really. Also.
No, you need to go to sleep. I'm saying you're spending the night tonight.
At least, yeah.
Okay, so you're going to go downstairs and spend the night. You got the whole bed. You want me to watch your kids for you?
No.
They're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Well, what we can do is give you the pull-out couch in the living room, and then there's 2 other couches. Each kid can take a couch, and they can play video games until they pass out.
Oh, I see, you just sold them. That's it.
I can't.
We try and help out, you know. Oh, let me see here. Let me see. Hey, Bear Grylls, do you have any advice on level aquarium stand floor? You always need to level your tanks. Don't level it with wood. Wood compresses over time. Your tank then tweaks, and you end up with a seal that breaks. Level it with metal, okay? If it needs a 1/4 inch on this corner and an 1/8 inch on this corner, use a level this way and use a level that way. When it's level, then and only then do you fill it with water. But level it with pieces of metal. Do not use wood, people. Do not use wood wedges. You can use the graphite wedges. They're composite. You can use them. They will work. But do not use pieces of wood. That's a big, you all need to learn that. Let me see here.
Well, now that we're here, we can see how hard this actually is, just to let you people know at home. This is a lot coming at this man right now. So.
It's nonstop words coming at me, and I got to read it. I got to, keep the things, keep the show going. Usually Josh is reading the super chats while I pick out different, things here. Yeah. So if you've got your phone on you, you can log on and then read the super chats for us.
We just moved the tag. I don't even know what I did with it.
I think it's on the table.
Let's go get it, son.
I mean,
yeah, make a run for it.
Alrighty.
We're gonna designate. We'll make Travis do it.
to read the stuff?
Yeah, he'd be good.
See if Tara's awake.
She's still knocked out.
She's.
It's been a long day.
Kel Bell says, I hope they got Lavaka's reaction on video. Did you go out there and talk to your girl?
We did, yes.
Yes, and was it a good, happy reunion?
Yeah, she's
Did we get it on video?
Against popular demand, she's a lot larger than when she left my house. I want to say close to double because I think...
But see, we see her every day, so we don't think she's grown at all.
Yeah.
And then you tell me she's doubled?
The biggest net, that green net we had, was the one that you get out of pet stores, like nothing crazy, and she fit inside that net at that time. And I think if you tried to grab her right now with that net, you'd maybe fit her head in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's also...
See, I don't think she's grown.
Yeah, she's definitely got...
thick, too, you know? She got big.
Yeah, she's definitely got meaty.
You know what that is? That's good eating, son.
For sure.
Not yet.
Oh, yeah. We don't see really... Oh, there's one. Scott Blog. What does it say?
Chris, the man Aquarius is here. Mr. Biggs himself. He says, miss you, Dad. Come on, Biggs. You're older than me. You know, I'm only 38. You're what? 42? Come on, son. Calling me Dad.
We'll go with the, there's a $4 super chat, it seems like, from Scott Vlogs. He said,
we already did that one.
Oh, okay, alright.
So you got to find out where we left off, son.
I think that's it, because if we go all the way to the beginning...
You don't want to go to the beginning, you want to go to the end.
Okay, well, I mean the end, right?
Then technology.
Here, this is why I wanted you to do this. Awesome job, love watching you guys, you're amazing.
Alright, Scott Vlog says, since $4.99 says, I love your content, been a supporter of the channel for many years. Your vids keep me sane with my mental health and hashtag Team Tracy. Oh, that's so nice of you, Scott. Appreciate it, brother. That's very nice of you. Let me see who else.
Oh, I have to add in a mullet, by the way.
Add in a mullet?
Yeah, for the word of the day, correct?
That's right. Consume, people. Cheers.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, we got Steven Machin says the camera got bumped. Yes, we found that out, and we got it. It's all fixed now. Let me see here. If you want to send a message to me, guys, BigRich@OhioFishRescue.com. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Or my phone, but I'm not giving out my number. Let me see here. Casual Aquatics says, Big Rich, Josh mentioned y'all do the same, or have some fish that you would rehome, plecos and such. If you give it a proper home, would you ship them? We don't have any shipping supplies. We've never shipped. We don't have the experience. We have never shipped. I'm sorry. We are going to venture into that eventually, but right now we're finding enough homes with enough fish that we don't need to ship. So all of our fish, when we put it onto Facebook, people show up and there's a line out our back door, and we get rid of all the fish that we have extra to give out. So I'm sorry for the people that are farther away. Okay, let me see. Next one.
Witness protection.
Where do you see that?
Colin Doyle. Oh no, wait. AE 617.
Are the headaches
and witness protection?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
that means you told on the mafia and they're looking for you and you're in witness protection.
Listen, we only bought some sauce and some sausage and meatballs.
You hear? We only bought some sauce and some sausage and meatballs.
And some bagels and some
That is so
cannolis.
thick of a Long Island accent. It's killing me. You sound like Fran Drescher
No.
met a New Yorker. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's just it, His mom, Italian, she made her sauce.
I met your
and
mother.
everything. Yeah, she's
Very
cool.
nice lady. Very nice
She got
lady.
very upset with me. She made sure I brought it this time because you guys left soon because you had a lot of stops to make.
We had a lot of stops that day. We were in New Jersey and New York and Massachusetts and geez, we were everywhere that day. It was crazy. We spent 8 hours there after driving 8 hours, then 8 hours there at stops, and then 8 hours drive back. It was a long day.
I feel like we only went one way so far. I'm already regretting driving back, so I can appreciate what you guys do, man. Definitely, yeah.
What you got to do is have a driver you can trade off with every 6 hours.
Like
He looked right at you.
Trav, you feel like
I'm
driving?
sorry if I got you in trouble.
As long as it's a straight run, I'm good.
If I was just a teensy bit taller, I could drive the car and I would not care.
Yeah, taller, maybe a little older too, you're only 10, but...
Why'd you have to tell me?
Let me see. What else can we answer here? Long Island is a different planet, says
You better
Baseball
believe
Go.
that. I live on 100 by 60 plot of land, so just to get an idea of size alone. You have no idea how big this place is until you come. It's beautiful.
Oh, look, Jack and Dan's in the house. All right. What's up? Dan came by today, and he's from the YouTube channel, Jack and Dan. They do great things. A very family-oriented show, and they do things with the fish tanks, like doing tubes connecting them and like meteorite lights behind them and that kind of stuff. Turtle enclosures so that the turtle can get out of water under the tank. In the tank, it's really neat stuff.
They use the clear PVC almost from one tank to the other.
So he they do that. He stopped by here and he changed Tracy trach for us today, and it was a bloody mess. But he was so quick and just got the new one in, and then she coughed a couple of times and that was it. I've seen doctors at the hospital act like, I don't know why it's not coming out, I don't get it, and they're pulling and there's blood everywhere, and they finally get it out, and then they hurry up and try and get another one in, it's not fitting, they have to grab another trach, and they're trying to get it in. Dan's like, look, it's going to be a little bloody, but he goes, now give me the other one. He goes, all right, now she should be good from now on. I'm like, that's so professional.
Make it hard.
Dan was a RN for many, many years. Now he's a health and wellness coordinator for the hospital. But being friends of ours, he come by here and helped the nurse, because the nurse she's been trained on it before, but she wasn't comfortable. She hasn't done it in many years. So he came by here and showed the nurse today how to do it and re-upped me because I was trained on to do it. But I'm not allowed to change her trach at home. It has to be through one of the Cleveland Clinic doctors, okay? So they want me to send her into the hospital. Every time I send her to the hospital, she comes home with diarrhea. They don't give her medicine when she's there. So, she ends up going into a 30-day delusional period. So it's all bad. So Dan came here, took care of it, and the nurse learned. I re-upped my learning, and we got it done today in like no time. It was so simple. Dan even offered to come back next month and watch the nurse as she does it so that she has a little more confidence and we can get it done. So, Dan's the man. He's awesome. Guys, check out Dan and Jack, or Jack and Dan's channel on YouTube.
Alright,
Speaking of the Fishy family, I mean, everybody, I mean, I haven't met Dan, but everybody that's here, I mean, everybody's great. I mean, you have to understand that it's nice to become part of this family. I mean, everybody's very generous and very helpful, and it's just nice to be with everybody.
I'm not generous.
You want to let me sleep
No,
in your house? That's a beautiful thing.
Dude, you know, I treat everybody like family because you guys are our people. You're our Fishy family. And the fact that, you know, I met you when you had to give up this fish and, you know, you've been around since, that speaks volumes, you know. And you're now driving 8 hours to come visit and hang out with us. That's awesome. I love that. This is what I love about Ohio Fish Rescue and all of our people. We're one big, great, big, happy family.
Next time it's probably going to be a flight and an Uber if we ever do come back.
Oh, you'll never drive again.
Yeah, I'm done.
I get that. I get that. Oh, that's funny.
You said Travis you said he just got a super chat.
Yeah. Western Mass Fisherman says, amazing work, big inspiration from your fishy friends. Jake, Caitlin, Maya, Nova, P.S. Mullet.
There you go.
Dude, give me, I don't want your phone, I want your hand.
It was a handshake.
Good job, buddy. That was awesome.
I know how to read.
He's like, duh, dude. Your son just dudded me. Oh my God, that's funny. Shit, that was funny. All right, let me see. Scott Vlogs, I'm pretty sure he read your original super chat. Yes, I did. Mar can do it next time with me. She'll do good. Oh, Jack. No, I'm sorry, Dan from Jack and Dan. You know, it kills me because his channel's name is Jack and Dan. So you think Jack is the dad's name. No. Jack is the son's name. So I always, I'm like, hey, Jack, Dan, how you doing? You know, I feel dumb, you know. But Dan's a heck of a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. All right, let me see here. Everybody's having side chats here.
Guys, you can check out our YouTube. We started a little YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we did.
Wait a minute. Wait. Give me the hand.
Big
Rich. What is your YouTube name?
No, I already know what you're going to do. Don't say it.
Don't say your YouTube name?
No, let Mom say it. I know what you're going to say next.
What?
I will not. You say it. It is the Headache Aquarium Hole. Okay?
There you go.
See? And you were worried. I accidentally called it the Headache Hole.
Yeah, it's like, no.
That's not what it's called.
No.
It's the Headache, which is their last name. You know, Eric and Linda Headache, which is Hettich. Okay? And then the Aquarium Hole. That's their hole in the basement is what they call their aquarium hole. So Eric has done, the whole basement is nothing but fish tanks. So,
a little bit,
of course, you need a channel for that. So,
I probably won't be the guy on camera, as you can see, though. I'm not the super charismatic one. We might need the step this guy up, maybe. Possibly.
Yeah. So, you know, check out their channel. They're up and coming and brand new at it and loving it. But they have a lot of tanks and a lot of fish and a lot of plants. This is what makes a marriage good, right? You hardly ever see them.
I mean,
so you miss them when you actually do see them.
Right. You know,
it's a great marriage.
Well, to be honest, we do. When we finally do get to spend time, that's pretty much where we go to spend time now, because it's very peaceful and quiet when you're down there. We don't have any TVs down there or music or really anything going on.
So the aquarium spot is the porn spot?
It's the chill spot, okay?
Spot. Hey, Dad, didn't you get the inspiration with all these fish tanks from him?
We did. From the last time they came, that's what we were saying.
You saw the big pool of fish, and you're like, let me get these fish tanks.
You know what we're going to have to do? Come here. Come over here and stand up right here.
I gotta hire this kid. That's what I gotta do.
You gotta hire this kid. Come this way. Come this way. Now squat down a little bit. Right. Just a little bit, but come onto the table. There you go. Right there. Okay, you good?
Yeah, let him talk, right?
No, you stay right there. You stay right there. This is going to be Eric in
I don't
know, 5 years, something. There he is.
There you go.
I wish.
Believe it or not.
I wish, but nope.
He used to have
Oh,
hair like
geez.
that.
I used to have my hair like that, believe it or not.
Bald.
Now I'm bald. Thank you.
All right, let me
Put
see.
that out there. Just have to put that out there.
Appreciate it. Good looking out.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
Let me see some more messages. Anybody got something to ask? Let us know.
I saw Josh. Josh is definitely busy, I guess we say, right? There's still a lot of stuff going on out in the yard. Sun's still out, so
Yes, and I hear them in there, so they must have got the fish tank done.
possibly.
Go out there and see if they're done, and bring Josh back in here to read the super chats.
All right, we're
Right.
retired.
No, you're not done. You stay here. Just run out real quick and come back.
Oh.
He's like, oh, we're done. We're retired, and we don't even know it.
I like reading super chats. It's
Do you?
fun.
Well, then you keep going, because you're doing a great job, buddy.
Yay.
You know, your sister's out there sleeping.
Still, oh my goodness. Well, she had.
Well, you guys have had a
And
big
then
day.
she's gonna wake up at 12 o'clock and be like, why is it midnight already?
You guys have had a big, busy day.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of cooking going on, meeting a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm taking care of Tracy left and right. You know, so nighttime is coming, and I got to take care of Tracy all night. So what we're going to do tonight, and I want you guys to know this, the Headache family is going to stay in the living room where we have a queen bed that pulls out, and then 2 couches for the kids. So we're going to move Tracy into my bedroom for the night. And what we decided to do was take the dining room chairs that have the backs to them, we're going to put them all up against the bed and put weights on them. Now, Tracy can stay on the one side of the bed. I have a big wedge pillow and everything to where doctor says she has to stay 30 degrees inclined so that she don't, I forget what that's called. I forget the word right now, but she can puke her food into her lungs. Hyper something. But anyways, and then she can get pneumonia, she can get sick, all this from that. So she has to stay at 30% inclined all times. So I've got a wedge pillow to do that. I have one of those mattresses, memory foam mattresses. I've got a memory foam mattress, and I have a 4-inch topper Josh bought me on top of it. So I've got like 12 inches of memory foam mattress. I'm telling you, when you get into this bed, you lay down and then you sink for like the next half hour. You keep sinking. It just feels so soft. So it'll be really good for Tracy. But Friday night is tonight. Tracy's going to sleep in her bed for the first time in a year and 2 months. And then tomorrow morning we'll take her back out to the living room and put her back in her hospital bed where I have her air mattress and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's our plans for tonight. And that way we have people staying in the bedroom over here. That's Joe Rockwell. Downstairs, the metalheads are staying down there. And then the high-techs, headaches, the headaches are staying in the living room.
Oh my god.
The high-tech headaches are staying in the living room.
I mean, you could
Oh,
say
big-
that.
one
you
of a
could say
kind.
that. I like video games. You could say that.
You are a high-tech headache.
He is the high-tech headache, I agree.
See?
See,
All right, let me see if there's any more questions here. You guys have slacked off a little bit. Let me see here.
what?
Scott Vlog says, I've been subbed for 2.5 years on YouTube and followed on Facebook. I'm going to leave it right there. Hey, Big Rich, could you put a underwater camera in the big koi pond and do a video that in the near future? We are planning on that. We do have underwater cameras. We are going to do that. It's a matter of time. So who's getting the sofas in the pool room? Richard Bracken said that. Well, that would be SC Fish Keeping.
Well, that's a nice spot in there, too.
You, if you upset her.
No, we would totally just hang out in there. It's beautiful.
Let me see.
That's not a bad spot.
Oh, Janie says she's coming over tomorrow. Nice.
I was actually thinking about falling asleep in that chair in front of the big tank over there that they set up. That's not a bad spot either.
How come you don't have any large clown knives in the monster pond? Well, okay, we have a big colony of cichlids. So if I put bass in there, they're going to decimate that colony. If I put clown knives in there, they're going to decimate that colony. It's very hard to figure out what fish can live with what fish to have an ecosystem. I get constantly, why don't you put Schwarzenegger in the tank? Why don't you put, the turtle Hubert into the tank? Why don't you do this? Guys, trust me, I know what I'm doing, and these fish are where they are because of certain reasons. If there wasn't a reason, I would move them, okay? Some of the reasons may be as simple as because you will never see them again. You put Hubert into that tank, you'll never see Hubert. He'll be off hiding all the time and be gone, and you'll never see him on camera. Some things are simple, like if I put the big 32-inch peacock bass in there, he'll decimate all of the clown loaches, or not the clown loaches, the cichlids. So I don't want him in there. I like having the cichlids where the other fish don't bother him and all the big fish don't bother him. I like the reality we have going down there, the ecosystem. Other things are like, I don't know. We have 5 red tails in the pool pond. Why do we need more in there? These red tails are to go to the public aquarium, so I throw them into the 3,000 gallon. When the 3,000 gallon gets full, I call the public aquariums. We work with 9 of them, and then all of a sudden, there's a bunch of fish gone. I keep the named ones like Big Betty, Paco, which is Stephen Bundeluk's Pacu from Long Island or Brooklyn. And, I've got, who else is in there? Charlie from the Dort Mall. We keep these celebrity fish here, and then we give the rest to public aquariums where they go out of my 3,000 gallon tank to a 35,000 gallon tank, South American setup with a vet on staff 24 hours a day. How is that not better than us? Okay? So if we give these fish to public aquariums, I get certain people getting mad at us. Tough. We're giving them a better home than we can give them. Okay? And that's our purpose here. So, I'm sorry, but I don't mean to be rude. But this is our plan. This is our mission. This is what we do. We find fish a bigger home. And, we'll keep certain fish. Certain people are attached to certain fish. We give them the option. They can stay at the rescue forever. You can keep watching him grow. You can come visit him. But if a person doesn't care, look, I don't mind. I just want him to go to a bigger home. He's too big for my 220. We bring him here, and then we got like 9 different red tails. We're not going to throw all 9 in the pool pond and then fill the pool pond up, and then now we'd have no more room. We cannot feasibly keep every single fish. So come on, people, think before you ask these questions. We are in the process of finding them new homes. So when the 3,000 gets full, I call a bunch of different, public aquariums, and then they come and pick up a bunch of different fish. Sometimes they let us video that, and sometimes they don't. This last time, they did not want to be on video at all. So we couldn't video it. But we did give out, 2 of the albino pacu, like 5 red tails, 4 tiger shovelnose, and these are all over 30 inches, big fish. Some are at almost 4 foot. A Tereshuka cat or ripsaw catfish, or let me put the real name down, Oxydorus niger. Okay, you people get on me because I talk simpleton, and I'm doing that for the new fish keepers out there. Josh talks a little more scientific name, so you think he's smarter than me. That's not true at all. I've taught Josh everything he knows, and I can tell you the scientific name of every fish we have. The problem is I'm doing this channel for newbie fish owners. Please don't get this fish. This fish grows this big. Look here he is in my tank. He's this big. You can't do that in your 55 gallon. So you guys got to have understanding and faith in us a lot of times. We do this, and the public aquariums come take them, and then now we have more room for more fish, and we keep rescuing fish. Yeah, we're doing the YouTube thing, so you know, I'm just letting you know that the YouTube thing is there to let you guys follow along with what we do daily. We're not staging nothing. We're not making up nothing. We're not clickbaiting our titles. Although I got accused of that of today's video because I said, you know, disaster in the Bellagio tank. Well, that Bellagio tank was pristine and beautiful for months, and all of a sudden we come out there and it's a disaster. It's green everywhere. You couldn't even see through the glass. It was ugly looking, and I've got a bunch of people coming this weekend. They're already here, you know. We had to, boom, Josh, you got to get in the tank today, right now. Go help us clean, and we're going to drain the water. We're going to do all this, and, you know, it was a disaster for us. So some people said it was clickbait. I don't clickbait. Clickbaiting to me is taking a fish, making it way bigger than it is with your program, and then, you know, people are like, oh my God, I got to see that fish. That's clickbait. Or saying, you know, deadly piranha, you know, kills this. And then you find out it didn't kill nothing. That's clickbait, okay? I had a disaster and we fixed it and that's it. And this disaster was real. It was not clickbait. So accuse me all you want. I don't care. All I do is put out my videos so that my friends and family and Fishy family can follow along. The few of you out there that don't like it, go pound salt. I don't care. You know, you want to leave bad remarks on my channel? I'll just delete it. I don't care. I'm not going to answer you guys no more. The point is, I have a loyal, good following, and people love to see what we go through every day, and that's what we do. Sorry, we're not up to your standards or other channel standards. I don't care about other channels. We show what we do daily, and that's that. So if you want to follow along, great. If you don't, that's great too. Move on. But if you leave bad comments, I'm not going to remark on them. I'm just going to delete them. And then probably, you know, mute you from our channel, which can be done on YouTube. People don't think it can, but it can. I can delete people off our channel. And if you're rude, or let's say ignorant, I will do it. I'm not putting up with it no more. We do too much work to waste our time answering some petty, stupid stuff from 1 or 2 people when there's 80 other people, 100, 300 people wanting to know what's next. You know what I'm saying? So our Fishy family trusts us, believes in us, and wants to know what we're doing, and that's all we're videoing for, is for our Fishy family. Period. All right, let me see. Oh, did they bring more guppies? Eric, did you bring more guppies?
Yeah.
I want to bring him by his neck. He brought more guppies.
I thought I was ahead of that curve, but I didn't realize somebody had already done that. So
no, we've got plenty of guppies to give away. If any of you guys are close and you want to come by, we've got plenty of guppies to give away. We've got all kinds of different guppies. So yeah, there was a lot of guppies. Yes, Josie, tackling. Of course, that's what we're doing. Well, let me see here. SC Aquatics in the house says, hey, Jack and Dan. Steven, you're going to be here tomorrow. Also, guys, when we're done at 8:30, that's where we all meet up is at SC Aquatics, not SC Fish Keeping, SC Aquatics channel after this. We all go over there. Sometimes I don't make it because I'm so busy that after the show I got to get back to work. I got to take care of Tracy. I got to handle the fish, feed the fish at night. But you know, a lot of times I try and make it to Steven's from SC Aquatics show.
New merch.
New merch? Okay. Mr. Joey 255 says, Big Rich, any new merch coming? Yes, people have asked for it, so I'm going to go ahead and design some more merch. One's going to be an ouch t-shirt, and it's going to be like an inside joke because if you're wearing a t-shirt that says ouch on it, you must have seen Big Rich's videos. Okay. Another one's going to be going deeper with the creeper. Yeah, the reaper. We're going to put up a Will Star shirt. We're going to do a bunch of different things. So, yeah, that's coming. Let me see here. Jack and Dan says, Big Rich, master fish rescuer, nurse, guitar god, botanist, professional landscaper, lord of metal. Dan, I love you. That's a good, clean bill of health right there. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Jan Lim says Zach Ketchumall is the master of all clickbait. Well, you can down him all you want. That man has 3.1 or 8 million followers and makes a whole lot. If I was making the money he's making, if I could do clickbait or whatever, if I was making the money he's making, just think of the good that I could do with all that money. We are at 117,000. He's at 3.8 million. Okay? That man racks in the money. So if you want to rag on him for clickbait, it may be true, it may not. But the point is, he makes money. And if that money was coming here to the rescue, we'd do what's right and build things for the fish. We could have a big public aquarium here in Strongsville and have a huge, rescue, and people could come in all day long because it's open. It's not onto my house. This all runs out of my house. So if we had a public aquarium, you charge $20 to get in, and then you could see the rescue, and then all these huge fish, and we're helping it would be really good, So down them all you want, Jan Lim, but he's making money, so people love him.
You got a super chat?
Yeah, we got a super chat.
I'm looking for it.
So should be like the end.
Yeah.
Terra Poodles, welcome to Tiger Shovel Nose. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
There's also another donation for $10, and it says
$9.99.
Yeah, $9.99.
From who?
From Liz.
You gotta do your job right, son.
from Liz. Dude, that's a hard last name.
Liz Dregney.
Alright, Liz Jenny.
Okay.
I love the biter. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Yep.
They are so cute, little and cute, at the LFS.
Local fish store.
Yeah. But
He says, yeah.
But they're monster fish. If I got a baby one, how long would it take to take a biter to outgrow a 4-foot tank?
Okay. They are very slow growers, Liz, so it'll take 3, 4, 5 years before he's too big for that tank. But they can eat anything that will fit into their mouths. So if their mouth's an inch wide and you've got a fish that's an inch or less tall, they can eat that fish. So you have biters that are 6 inches long, put them in with 6 inches by 4 inch tall fish, and they'll never eat them. Never. I've never had a problem on biters or bashirs or whatever people want to call them. So yeah, as long as the fish cannot fit in their mouth, they won't eat them.
Well, you have one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. How long is that one?
Oh, I hear that all the time. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
You set me up.
the one in the one on the end tank. That thing's got a.
Oh, the Endler Cherry in the 750. He's a big beast.
So,
yeah, he's a big guy.
They do get very, very large. Apparently.
They do, but we've had him probably 4 years now to get him. We got him when he was about 8 inches, and now he's almost 24 inches after 4 years. So, Liz, you can keep them in the 55. They can turn around very easily up until they're 4 years old or so, or 24 inches. The bigger, obviously, the better. But don't keep anything in with them that can fit in his mouth. They can't eat them, and I'm not saying they won't. All right. Let me see here. Yeah, that's the last super chat. So let's go on down here. What is this? All right, Mo.D. We're going to have to delete that comment. We're working with DIY Joey. We can't have, anybody slamming them, so I'm sorry. Your personal feelings on him, true or not true, we just can't have it advertised on our channel. We're not trying to spread the hate, brother. Sorry. Let me see what else here. Okay. D. Ham says, I heard this question was given to you. Why don't you put plecos in the cichlid tank? That would help with the algae problem, and Josh wouldn't have to get in the tank every 3 months and get wet. Here's the problem. Everybody in the world thinks, oh, you got an algae, get a pleco. Plecos are useless on algae. They really are. They'll eat the wood, they'll eat the stuff on the ground, they'll eat through your rocks before they'll eat the algae on the glass. You want to starve a pleco, they'll go and eat some algae on the glass. The problem with plecos, it's common plecos, you'll have more lines of poop in your tank than you've ever had in algae. They are poop machines. So common plecos are not the answer to algae. Chinese algae eaters, yes, they do a wonderful job. There's different things, different reasons, but
I've also noticed the plecos get aggressive sometimes too.
Well, big plecos, if they get big, can actually put scallops into your acrylic tank, which they suck so hard they put a bubble into your acrylic tank. So big plecos aren't good for acrylic tanks. Regular plecos ain't good for algae eating, that kind of stuff. So we don't have algae eaters in there. We got hit with, now every other time we got algae built up in that tank, I was able to take the big magnet and wipe it off. For some reason, we got hit with a different strain of algae this time, and we could not get it off with the magnet. Josh had to jump in there. And thank God he did, because it's crystal clear today and looks beautiful, right?
Yeah, it looks great today. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
He did the bolt? I thought he did bolted them, because they both look pretty clean today.
No, he just did the cichlid tank.
All right.
The other tank didn't have an algae problem.
Yeah, it's just they're both perfect.
Okay, Jay Swervid says, have you ever had any experience with balloon parrot cichlids? I bought one thinking it was a regular parrot and can't find too much info on them. Actually, I've never even heard of one. I'm taking it, it's a puffed up parrotfish type thing through genetics and all kinds of other stuff that these crazy people do. Another mutation of a fish that is for the fish hobby. I try not to perpetuate that. I never buy these kind of fish. I still rescue them. I never buy, like, say, glowfish, stuff like that. The short bodies. I don't spend money on them, because if you keep buying them, they'll keep making them. If nobody buys them, they'll stop making them because there's not a demand for them. So I don't buy any of those fish. Now, I do have a couple that we have rescued, but I'm not going to discriminate on any fish that we rescue. We take in any and all fish, whether they have a defect, one eye, missing a whole tail fin, whatever. We take in all fish and give them a good place to live. Okay?
Someone just had a super chat. SC Aquatics donated $2, and he said search off tomorrow.
Do you know the story behind that?
No, not at all.
You haven't watched our channel.
Sorry.
This was a joke from way back. SC Aquatics is where we're going at 8:30. He's a good guy. He helps us out all the time. He comes up here. He's actually coming up here tomorrow. So you guys, when we're done here, let's go over to Stephen Conroe's, channel, SC Aquatics, and we're gonna, listen to him talk for a little bit. He's a good guy. He's very helpful and helps out the rescue big time. So thank you, Stephen, for the $2. Appreciate it, brother. And no, the shirts are staying on.
Get rejected.
Okay, let me see here. 603 Living says, NEC is having their virtual convention this weekend. $7 to join. Give them a shout out, please. Sure, don't know who it is, but NEC is having their virtual convention this weekend, and it's $7 to join. Go check it out, guys. All right, Against the Flow says, I feel like these new LED lights cause more algae than the old school. That is definitely true. If you notice, a lot of the new LED lights aren't just white. They have the blue dots in them. If they have the blue dots, they definitely grow algae more than the white lights. You can have 10,000 or 10K LEDs and no blue lights, and it don't grow plants, algae, near as good. But the white lights with the blue dots in them does actually grow plants really well. That's what I have on my 195 or 180, and it's got plants growing galore, so I truly believe that. Globe Gaming says, have any of the monster fish bred, Rich? Well, we haven't had like true monsters breed. We have had, which is a surprise, silver dollars breed. Our big wide bar, what do you call them?
Red hooks?
No. Gee, see, right now I can't think of the name. You know, 5 minutes from now, I'll be like, there's the name, you know. Our big wide bar silver hooks did actually mate in the 4400, and we didn't even know it. We saw the two of them doing this, you know, and then swimming away, and we're like, oh, there's mating activity. Well, about 3 months later, Josh was cleaning out the big filter, and he found a bunch of baby wide bar silver dollars down in the filter, where they got washed over, and that's only a 1/4 inch grading, so they were babies. They got washed over and out the exhaust and then into the filtration, and they sat under the filtration in that detritus for 3-4 months eating garbage. And you know, Josh is in there, he's like, Dad, something touched my foot. I'm like, shut up, Josh, there's nothing in this. These fish have to go through this 100 micron socks, there's 9 of them, and then goes into here. There's no way nothing made it through that sock and they're in here. Well, every once in a while the socks get backed up and the water overflows and pours out. This is how the babies had to get in there, because it was infested with babies, and Josh was right. Funny as can be, and we still have them today. We're growing them out now. Very nice, very nice. Any word about Diesel falling in the monster pond? I don't know where this is coming from. He has not fallen in the monster pond. He does not try. He is not interested. He stays away from the pond. I don't know. Dan Shoulders says, blink twice if you're in danger. Are you being held against your will? Blink twice.
Too funny.
That's funny. Clark Kent 2019 says, how do you care for giraffe catfish? You throw them in your tank and you just feed your fish normally. They will clean the gravel at the bottom. They'll suck them into their mouth, clean all the detritus off it, and spit them out their gills. Awesome catfish. I love it. I'd like to have one in every single tank. Big ones. So that they're very easy to take care of. I've never lost, one of those. Steve 852011 says, good plant light should have some red lights. Yes, if you're trying to grow plants and you want to grow plants, you can spend extra, get the LEDs with the red. Now, all the red does, Steve, is any flowering plants. It'll help them flower and express their flowers. You know what I'm saying? It'll give them the right light that they need for flowering. But the blue light is good enough to grow any plants and be a really decent job. Now, if you want them to flower and be extra special, spend the money, get the red LEDs, and add that to it. You're good. So he is right. Let me see here. Nice haircut, Big Rich. Cut it myself yesterday. Thank you very much. You know how I cut it? Dog clippers and a Flowbee. I ain't proud. Clark says, thanks, no need for extra feed. No. The less food you put in there specifically for them that drops to the bottom, the more they'll clean your rocks. I have never fed the giraffe catfish in my 4400, and he is a big, huge, fat monster. Like 33 inches round, and he's as big around as a 2-liter Coke bottle. He does nothing but clean the gravel down there. And it's nice because when Josh gets in to clean the tank, he can stir up the gravel and there's no cloud. There's no dirt in the gravel. It's amazing. So, all right. Summer Rose says, before the show ends, just want to say good luck on the contest tonight, Rich. Well, thank you. That's awful nice of you. Josie Tackett says, the Flowbee. Let me see. Drink more water for better memory. Now, you guys got to understand, and that could be, I don't know, I'm not going to argue that point, but I had brain surgery. My brain grew way too big for my skull enclosure. I was under severe pain. I was passing out from pain, and especially if I'd go number 2 on the toilet, I'd pass out. I had so much pressure in my skull, it was amazing. They cut me open in the back, and here, let me see if I can turn this around. Ouch. Can you see the cut all the way up to the part of my hair? Okay, they cut me open, and what they did was they took my brainstem is sticking through the skull. They made the hole a 1/4 inch wider all the way around my brainstem. When they did that, so much of my brain came popping out that they said I was under severe pressure. So they cut my skull from the bottom all the way up to my part in the back. They pried it open, gave me a 1 hat size bigger head, from 6.5 all the way up to 7.5. Then they put fake bone in there. They massaged the brain into its newer, larger enclosure, but your memory is on the outside of your brain and it's adhered to your skull. That all got messed with. They had to use a spatula to unadhere it and all that. They moved it up into its newer, larger enclosure, used fake bone material, and closed my skull back up. I don't pass out on the toilet no more. I don't have these problems no more, but I have severe memory problems. It's been, I think, 7 years now. I write down everything. And, I may have met him 3 or 4 times. And I'm still like, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Dude, I've been to your house twice. Oh, really? I'm sorry. That's the problem. I don't remember unless it's something in my face every day, and then I get to knowing it, So, people that come by once every 6 months, I'll reintroduce myself to you every dang time. And I'm sorry.
I bothered you enough to remember my name.
Wait, we just got another super chat from Bill Smith for $5. We need a video of the Camaro running.
Nice. Bill Smith wants a video of the Camaro running.
I agree. We should do that tonight so I can hear it.
Greg Whitstock is coming on the 1st, and he's going to be here for the day with his camera crew. We're going to get the Camaro out and take Greg for a ride. So look soon for a video of the Camaro real soon. It's up and running right now. We need to go buy high-octane fuel for it, race fuel, and then fill it up, and then we can start it. So, that's happening at the worst-case scenario on the 1st.
I want to give a shout out because Frankie's inside the
Okay, Richard Bracken says, OFR is the saint of unwanted, missold fish and deserves all the praise in the world. Proud to be a tiny part of the community. Oh, that's awful nice.
Just tell him to know.
It jumped again. Hang on.
Oh, wow.
Liz Dragney says, thanks for answering my question and keeping me company while I do water changes. Love Stay Fishy Fridays. Hey, love hanging out with you guys. Oh, the metalheads are here.
Hey!
This is our mod, Mrs. Metalhead. Where's your husband?
They're talking.
Yeah, you crack up that whip in that family. You go get him and get him in here right now.
I don't know. He's talking to Joe. It's fine. It's fine.
I was gonna sneak out so I can go get some rest for a little while.
That's
sure.
Fine.
You take care, brother.
Thank you, guys.
Trev, you wanted to. Is he able to shout out his friend?
Sure.
My friend named Frankie is inside this chat right now. I just wanted to say hello to him because I haven't seen him.
What's his name?
Frankie, and I haven't
Frankie
seen
what?
Frankie Velez.
Vilo?
Velez.
Yeah.
Villa?
Velez.
Velez.
Yeah.
Frankie Velez. You're friends with this man right here?
Yeah.
This man is awesome. Give me this hand. Shake my hand. There you go. He's amazing. All right. So if you're friends with him,
door, you heathens.
Ow.
There's your husband. So etiquette. So Frankie, you now know a celebrity. This man.
Oh, this is great.
Alrighty. Let me see. Clark Kent says, I'm looking so much forward to getting my new giraffe. Awesome. I love them. I want one in every tank. They're a great fish. Throw a giraffe cat in the big Cichlid tank. Thanks, Kirsten. It's not Cichlid. I don't care what Reaper says. It's a Cichlid tank.
Oh, this is great. I'm not taking
All right, we'll talk to you in a little bit.
We're going to head out.
But you're not heading out. You're not leaving. Okay.
Well,
I'll see you guys in a little bit. Pull up a chair, woman.
I mean, deuces, I guess.
Look, just come. Chill.
Grab your chair up here.
I got a chair. Okay, here
All
we
right.
go. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Can giraffe catfish do well in sand bottoms? Yes. I want one in every tank, whether it's a bare bottom, whatever, because they'll eat the extra food. They'll eat the detritus on the sand. They'll eat the dirt in between the gravel. They're great fish. I think every tank should have a giraffe cat in it. Frankie Velez says, I know those guys. Green Man says, by God, that mullet is glorious.
It's phenomenal.
There it is.
It's the best mullet I've ever known in my life.
You would actually marry me if you weren't married to your man, wouldn't you?
I might. I might.
I'd have to say no. You're mean, woman.
You're
You are
mean
so
too.
mean. No.
You're mean too.
No, she's bossy. She's mean. She runs that family.
That's the life
I mean
of the
it
wife.
in the most loving way. You run that family and you do a good job.
It's the life of the wife.
Right. There you go.
You gotta be mean.
You don't have to be mean.
Sure you do.
No, you can be stern.
Listen, ask once.
You can have a stern voice.
Stern voice. Isn't that his job?
Right.
That's Metalhead's job. No.
What?
What?
You knew we were talking about him. Mr. Metalhead himself. Here you go. Pull up a chair. Come on, pull this chair up.
Boy.
There you go. We were just talking about, in your family who wears the pants and, how much you wear the dress. I'm just... Who's here now?
Chicken.
Who?
That was Joe.
Joe?
Chicken.
Rockwell?
Yes.
Get in here, Joe.
Chicken. Chickens.
He just want our drinks, man.
Here comes Joe.
He was here like an hour ago. You have to use it.
All right.
There's nothing in that.
Oh, my Mountain Dew.
Okay.
All right. Tattoo
There
Hicks
you go.
says,
Bye.
I hear a lot of the catfish in the 3,000 gallon went to a public aquarium. That is really cool to hear, but I am really going to miss my chocolate shovel-nose that I gave you guys. No, we still have a bunch in there. Not everything went. Mainly the fish that we have like 6 and 7 of and no names. Okay? So if you brought by a tiger shovel-nose and I told you it'd stay here, then it's still here.
That is true.
We gave out the albino pacus. They really wanted them. I didn't kind of want to get rid of them, but we gave them up, and they took a bunch of the tiger shovel-nose. They took a bunch of the Tarashuki cats or ripsaw cats. They took some pacu. They took iridescence. They took one of our, we had a spare dovi. What else did they take? They took a bunch of fish, which is great. They're all going to a better home than we can give them. So, Godspeed. That's great. If you gave me a fish and I told you I'd keep it, then it's still here. So there's still a bunch of fish in that 3,000. Don't think there ain't. It's still packed.
Just went and looked at them.
Oh, did you? You saw them out there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was petting them.
You were petting them?
Me and Joe.
How do you pet my fish?
They come up there. We pet them.
Betty likes pets. I'm just saying.
Betty does like coming up. Yeah.
Betty loves pets.
How does that go?
You just go like that.
Don't do that again, dude. Oh my goodness. Bill Smith said $4.99 says we need a video of the Camaro running. Your what's his name? Travis said that.
There's already a video of that.
There is a video of that, but I'll make a new one. All right, Condo says, yeah, no, they can, but better in gravel. True. Hi, Mandy says, my husband had a similar surgery. It's crazy. It's called Arnold-Chiari syndrome. And my brain was very, very pressed into a small enclosure. So, hey, Big Rich, I think we're ready for a salt tank. Me too, brother. I've been fighting with Josh for a while.
Don't mention tank right now.
Anthony Norris says, $5, says, mullet, 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 mullet. Here's to you. I'm out of it, actually drink. Steve 852011 says, I would bet they are in a better home. If I was a fish at OFR, I would fight like hell to stay.
Oh, Brooke.
Globe Gaming says, do you own any reptiles, Rich, or have you in the past? Yes, I've had a 5-foot green iguana that was all orange, and he had a huge tail, and he'd whip it at you. I mean, he was kind of mean, but once you get past the tail, you can pick him up, and then he'd be cool. But if you tried reaching in his cage, he'd whip you with that tail. It was vicious. Ames 2 says, isn't that condition usually found when young? Well, you get certain people that just don't go to the doctors. I thought everybody had headaches. I thought it was just a normal headache, and I hear everybody else talking about headaches. I didn't know that my headaches were more severe than anybody else's, and I just lived with them. I'm not a wussy. It's just a headache. And I lived with it for many, many years. I'd go to concerts and, I'd be like, yeah, awesome, rock and roll. Oh, ow, 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 ow. And then I'd be sitting down, shutting up. I wouldn't talk. I'd just be holding my head. It was bad. And I'm thinking everybody has headaches. I'm nothing special. I'm just being a baby if I complain about it. So for years, I didn't go. And things happen like that. Matt says, y'all behave now. Headed over to SC Stream. All right, you take care. Oh, it's already past 8:30.
It's 8:30, yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. I got one thing to say to you guys. Two things. I love you all. Keep hanging out with us. We love hanging out with you. And as always, stay fishy, my friends. Love you guys. Take care. All right, now I got to learn how to shut this off because everyone's watching us.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.